What if I told you that the best survival gear isn't collecting dust in your basement, but actually making your everyday life easier right now? Most preppers fall into the same trap. They buy expensive gear, throw it in a closet, and hope they never need it. But what if there was a better way? In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you 15 prepper items that have been battle-tested not just in emergencies, but in daily life. These aren't your typical buy-and-forget survival items. These are tools that will upgrade your everyday routine while keeping you prepared for anything. From knives that make kitchen work a joy to power solutions that slash your electricity bill, every item on this list earns its place through real-world performance. Welcome to Food Fixer, where we make preparedness practical. If you're ready to discover gear that works double duty, smash that like button and subscribe for more life-changing prep content. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at preparedness gear the same way again. Let's start with something you probably carry every day but might not be maximizing: your knife. After years of collecting and testing dozens of folding knives, one has consistently outperformed everything else: the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This isn't just prepper hype. This knife has become an addiction for daily use. The secret lies in its S45VN steel, what knife enthusiasts call a super steel. Unlike other high-end steels that are nightmare to sharpen, this blade holds an incredible edge while remaining manageable to maintain. The blade shape is straightforward, no fancy curves or unnecessary complexity that compromise performance. But here's where it gets interesting. This knife is genuinely fun to use. Multiple opening methods mean you can fidget with it all day. The Spidey flick, thumb flick, compression lock, it's like a stress toy that happens to be an incredibly capable cutting tool. Now, there are downsides. The tip is delicate, perfect for precision work, but it'll snap if you try to pry with it. The handle is long, which makes it comfortable, but can wear holes in your pocket over time. And yes, it's expensive. If you're looking for budget alternatives that deliver most of the performance, check out the Kershaw Cryo, Spyderco Tenacious, or Cold Steel Mini Recon. They won't make you feel like a knife ninja, but they'll cut what you need them to cut. Speaking of cutting, let's talk about the most frustrating tool category in preparedness: multi-tools. We've all been there. You need the screwdriver, but first you have to wrestle with 6 other tools that have decided to clump together like they're magnetically attracted to each other. The Victorinox Swiss Tool X solves this problem elegantly. Every single tool has its own leaf spring. That means no more fighting with a bundle of metal trying to find what you need. Even better, you can access every tool without opening the pliers first, a simple design choice that makes this tool infinitely more practical for daily use. The steel is more corrosion-resistant than popular competitors like the Leatherman Wave, which matters if you actually use your tools regularly. The trade-off is that you can't open the blades one-handed, which some people consider a break deal. But honestly, for everyday tasks, the improved tool access more than compensates for this limitation. Some higher-end Swiss tool models do offer one-handed opening if that's critical for you. Now, folding knives are great for everyday carry, but sometimes you need serious cutting power. That's where the Ka-Bar Becker series comes in. These aren't pretty display pieces, they're full-tang workhorses designed to handle whatever you throw at them. Different models serve different purposes, and this is where the series really shines. The BK7 is your heavy-duty champion, perfect for clearing fallen wood, chopping kindling, or tackling serious yard work. The BK16 excels at more refined tasks like carving, fire starting, and food prep. And the BK2 is the bruiser of the family, with a thick spine that can handle tasks that would destroy lesser knives. What makes these knives special isn't just their durability, it's their ergonomics. The handles are designed for extended use without causing fatigue, whether you're gripping them normally or in a reverse grip for detailed work. They typically run around $120, which positions them perfectly between cheap hardware store knives and premium custom blades. Here's a pro tip: upgrade the sheath immediately. The stock sheaths are functional, but nothing special. A good Kydex sheath transforms these knives from good to exceptional, preventing blade dulling and making them much more pleasant to carry and deploy. But having great knives means nothing if you can't keep them sharp, and this is where most people fail completely. Dull knives aren't just ineffective, they're dangerous. The Spyderco Sharpmaker solves the sharpening problem for most people most of the time. This system excels at maintaining already sharp knives. If you have a blade in decent condition, the Sharpmaker can keep it at shaving sharpness indefinitely with minimal effort and skill.
It comes with medium and fine stones, and you can upgrade to diamond or ultrafine stones as your skills develop. The guided angle system means consistent results every time, even if you've never sharpened a knife before. Where it struggles is with seriously damaged blades or major reprofiling jobs. But here's the thing, if you're using the Sharpmaker regularly, you'll never get to that point. Prevention beats repair every single time. Let's shift gears and talk about something that connects your everyday carry to your home preparedness, your bag. The Vertex Ready Pack has become the gold standard for people who need something that works in both corporate boardrooms and survival scenarios. The genius of this pack is its low profile. It doesn't scream tactical or prepper to anyone looking at it. It's just a well-designed backpack that happens to be incredibly capable. Despite its compact appearance, it holds a surprising amount of gear without becoming unwieldy or drawing attention. But the real magic is in the details. Compartments designed for ballistic panels, options for concealed carry holsters, and organization systems that work whether you're carrying laptops or survival gear. This versatility means you actually use it, which means you know exactly how it performs when you need it most. Now let's talk about something that bridges the gap between comfort and survival: heat. Power outages happen, and when they do in winter, they can quickly become life-threatening. The Mr. Heater Buddy Heater isn't just an emergency tool, it's genuinely useful for daily activities like hunting, camping, or heating specific areas of your home. This heater can warm up spaces incredibly quickly, even in freezing conditions. The low oxygen shutoff feature makes it safer for indoor use than many alternatives, though you should still ensure proper ventilation and use a carbon monoxide detector. The fuel flexibility is outstanding. It works with disposable propane bottles for portability, refillable bottles for economy, or can be connected to large cylinders with an adapter hose for extended use. During power outages, this heater can mean the difference between uncomfortable and dangerous, but its everyday utility for workshops, garages, or supplemental heating makes it a tool you'll appreciate long before any emergency arrives. Here's something most preppers get completely wrong. They focus entirely on gear and ignore knowledge. But information weighs nothing and takes up no space, yet it might be the most valuable prep you can acquire. Building a proper prepper library isn't just about collecting books, it's about curating information that's actually useful. The Foxfire book series deserves special mention. This collection of Appalachian knowledge and traditional skills reads like an apocalyptic encyclopedia. Everything from food preservation to blacksmithing, all documented from people who lived these skills daily. It's the kind of knowledge that's been tested by generations, not just theorized by modern writers. For more contemporary preparedness, Jim Cobb stands out as an author who actually knows what he's talking about. His latest book, Prepper Long-Term Survival: Countdown to Preparedness, is structured as a 52-week course that takes you from complete novice to competent prepper. Each chapter covers critical topics like food storage, water purification, situational awareness, and disaster psychology. What makes Cobb special is his writing style. It's accessible without being dumbed down, practical without being preachy. Don't forget field guides for your specific region. Audubon field guides for plant and animal identification can turn your backyard into a resource rather than just landscaping. Knowing what's edible, what's medicinal, and what's dangerous in your immediate environment is knowledge that compound in value over time. Communication might be the most overlooked aspect of preparedness. When cell towers fail, and they do fail regularly during disasters, having alternative communication becomes critical. But here's the twist. The Baofeng UV 5G Plus GMRS radios are incredibly useful even when the grid is working perfectly. These radios are powerful enough for serious communication. Handheld units put out up to 5 watts, while base stations can reach 50 watts. But they're also simple enough that children can operate them, switching between communication and radio functions without confusion. The real game changer is the antenna options. Swapping antennas often improves performance more dramatically than simply increasing wattage. Beyond communication, these radios receive FM radio and NOAA weather frequencies. During storms or emergencies, having access to weather updates and emergency broadcasts can be literally life-saving. And unlike ham radio, GMRS licensing is straightforward and affordable, no technical test required. For families, these radios create communication redundancy that works whether you're coordinating during an emergency or just keeping track of kids during camping trips. They're compatible with standard walkie-talkies, so everyone can participate regardless of their technical knowledge.
Now let's talk about something that affects every aspect of modern life: power. Grid failures are becoming more common, and relying entirely on centralized electricity is increasingly foolish. But gas generators are loud, require fuel storage, and need maintenance even when not used. Solar generators offer a better solution for many situations. Brands like Jackery and EcoFlow have proven themselves reliable for both daily use and emergency backup. These units are perfect for powering laptops, charging devices, and running essential electronics without noise or emissions. During extended outages, they offer sustainable power that gas generators simply can't match for long-term scenarios. The daily utility is significant too. You can use them to power home offices, children's rooms, or anywhere you need electricity without running extension cords. They pay for themselves over time through reduced grid dependence and provide peace of mind that's hard to quantify. For smaller needs, Anchor USB battery banks create incredible flexibility. Paired with portable solar panels, they become mini solar generators perfect for charging devices anywhere. They're compact enough for daily carry, ensuring your phone and other electronics stay powered even during extended outings. Here's something most people never consider a prep, but it absolutely should be: data security. External hard drives from companies like Lacey or G Technology offer ruggedized storage that can survive the rigors of daily use and emergency situations. These drives can store massive amounts of critical information: PDFs of important documents, maps of your area, family photos, instructional videos, and reference materials. In a grid-down scenario, having offline access to information could be invaluable. But the daily utility is immediate: centralized backup for all your devices, portable storage for work projects, and peace of mind that your digital life is protected. The emotional aspect shouldn't be ignored either. Family photos and videos become incredibly precious during times of loss or crisis. Having them safely stored and protected can provide comfort when everything else seems uncertain. Here's the secret that separates successful preppers from gear collectors: integration. The best preparedness items aren't stored away for emergencies. They're used regularly, tested frequently, and appreciated daily. This approach ensures familiarity when crisis hits and maximizes the value of every dollar spent. Rotate your gear regularly. Use those knives for kitchen work. Deploy that multi-tool for household repairs. Rely on those battery banks for daily device charging. This constant use reveals weaknesses before they become critical, maintains your skills, and justifies the investment through daily utility. Upgrade strategically as you identify weaknesses. That better sheath for your knife, upgraded stones for your sharpener, or additional accessories for your radio system. These improvements compound over time, turning good gear into exceptional gear. Practice safety religiously. Whether you're using heaters, radios, or any other equipment, following proper procedures protects both your family and your investment. Develop habits during calm times that will serve you during stressful situations. Maintain redundancy for critical systems. Multiple power sources, backup communication methods, and alternative tools prevent single points of failure from compromising your preparedness. But focus on items that earn their place through daily utility, not just theoretical emergency value. The items we've covered today represent years of real-world testing and daily use. They've proven their worth not through disaster scenarios, but through consistent performance in everyday life. From the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 that makes every cutting task better, to solar generators that reduce your electric bill while providing backup power, each item serves dual purposes that justify their cost. Remember, true preparedness isn't about accumulating gear. It's about building a lifestyle that values resilience, adaptability, and practical knowledge. The best preps are the ones you use, understand, and trust because you interact with them regularly. Whether you're upgrading your everyday carry, investing in home backup systems, or building your knowledge base, focus on items that improve your daily life while increasing your preparedness. This approach ensures you'll actually use what you buy, understand how it works, and be ready when you need it most. If this video helped you rethink your approach to preparedness gear, smash that like button and subscribe to Food Fixer for more practical preparedness content. What everyday prep item has surprised you with its utility? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive into food storage solutions that actually taste good. Stay prepared, stay practical, and remember, the best time to prepare was yesterday, but the second best time is right now.